Gentlemen, how's it going? It is Dev's Booth, and today we are back with the new Borderlands 3 build. Today we are playing as a Doom guy variation. Let's get into it. To start off, you're going to have to be FLAK. You can do this with other characters. It won't be too hard to build classes around it, but you'll have a much easier time with FLAK. And then, just due to the shield itself, as well as playing on Mayhem 10, which for this build you're able to do, you may end up going down a lot, in which case maybe Amara, but typically FLAK will be the best person to be. And let's start off with the speed loading Hellwalker. Fire, shotgun, 666, it's all tied into Doom. And as you know, might be about a month or so ago now, the Hellwalker got a super big buff, super strong gun. Not the best gun in the game, but it will definitely hold its own. And it has a bonus to the crit hit damage, its fire, and then well under 50% health, deal 150 bonus radiation damage. Due to our shield and the way that we're built, we will be under that 50% health, so that'll be helping us out along the way. And then the other weapon I'd recommend is the Dastardly Maggie. You can see they're both actually Jacobs, so that'll be something to keep in mind when choosing artifacts and class mods, everything like that. The gun is a semi-auto. I'm going to rapidly tap it. It'll be very strong, good for crits. It does have that lowered weapon damage and accuracy damage. Don't worry too much about that. However, with this one as well, well under 50% health, deal 150 radiation damage. There is not any automatic Jacobs assault rifles I could find. Jacobs is a single fire weapon typically manufacturer, so that's fine. If you're looking to add in another weapon, I would recommend a rocket launcher, just something to take down mobs in case you end up going down. If you do want to have another weapon besides the Hellwalker or the Maggie, I'd recommend mostly rocket launchers like heavy weapons, as they are something that you do use in Doom. Maybe even something like the Rebound to shoot those saws. It's kind of cool. It's like the chainsaw. It's not a great assault rifle, but it's enough to do like lots of bouncing around, splash damage, which will be something that is boosted with our build here. So that is something to keep in mind. So maybe like a back burner and a rebound, something like that. And then for the shield, I recommend the Bullet Buffet Front Loader. If you get shot, you have a chance to absorb the bullets. And our Hellwalker and pistol, they do chew up a little bit of ammo. You're only going to be one-shotting, two-shotting people, so you're not going to be going through a lot, but they also don't have the highest magazines and ammo reserves. And then this one reserves 60% of your max health and returns it as shield capacity. So, as you can see here, well under 50% health, which you'll be at 40% if maxed. You're going to be doing that bonus rad. And then on action skill end, gain bonus 50% radiation damage with weapons for 10 seconds. So, even more bonus radiation damage. Our grenade, I couldn't think of the name, it's piss. You throw it at an enemy, they take increased damage for 6 seconds. And then on action skill end, gain bonus incendiary damage with weapons for 10 seconds. You cannot have, if you see the shield and the grenade mod here, if they were to have both radiation damage as a bonus, it wouldn't increase to like plus 100% damage or even like plus 75% damage. Only one would work. However, if you have two different elements, incendiary and radiation, they both will work. And then for our artifact, I'm using the Snow Drift Victory Rush. Almost messed up the name. To get around fast. That's the main reason a lot of my artifact usage will be just to get around fast. It has bonus incendiary damage, bonus magazine size, and bonus area of effect damage if you do happen to use a rocket launcher or the rebound, for example. And then there are other ones you can get. Say something like the Pearl, where you can just rapidly fire, and then the more hits you do, the more damage bonus you get. That might be something to look into if you do have the other DLC. However, you don't need to have DLC for this particular build, so that's why I'm recommending it. But you do get the DLC, the Pearl. The Pearl is going to be top notch basically for everything. And then lastly, for the class mod, I have the Bounty Hunter. With this one, you're getting that bonus weapon damage, you're getting that great bonus weapon shotgun damage, and there's a bonus charge speed. I haven't been able to find a better version of this, so this is the one that I am using. But you can definitely like roll for a better third bonus there, because you don't need charging on any of the weapons. And then the other one I have off to the side is bonus weapon damage, bonus action skill damage, and then bonus Hyperion weapon critical hit damage. The last one there, again, not super important, but if you were going up against bosses or you're doing mobbing, just where you don't want to use a shotgun for whatever reason, this would be the better class mod to have on, as it does do the higher damage with the weapons and the action skill bonus. And we're going to be using fadeaway mostly, but if you were to use like Amara for example, you can definitely throw that on just to, well, obviously it would have to be a class mod related to Amara, but you can have one where it fixates more on the action skill damage, as that's how a large amount of damage is done. And so again, it's the one we have on now, the Bounty Hunter, is good because we have the shotgun. The shotgun bonus and the weapon bonus will be the main thing here. And then the pistol, the rocket launcher, if you want to use like the rebound as well. They're all secondary, but if you are focusing on them, having a class mod that deals in general weapon damage or specific to that class, not class, weapon type, I guess, will be the better option, as the shotgun damage doesn't affect a rocket launcher. And then for the skills, it's all basic. It's not too much to focus on. However, starting off with the pet, we do have the Spider and Scorcher for that elemental bonus, as well as the max health and health regen, which will be very nice. And then just quickly going through the skills, as there's not too many that we really do need to focus on, but I will quickly just run over them. Again, the main thing for these are going to be bonus crit damage and bonus damage, as well as when you fire, as you can see here, you do a crit, you add a chance to add ammo. That means the longer you can go with the reloading, which will definitely help you. And then because of the shotgun and the low ammo count on it, this class is set up too so that you're able to quickly reload if need be, which I say if need be, you're going to be doing it pretty darn often. And so, again, it's built around the pet being able to revive you, as you can see in Lick the Wounds, as well as taking aggro off you in certain cases, like when you at the end of your action skill, and basically bonus crit damage, bonus gun damage, getting that action skill filled back up right away. Just a lot of power, a lot of explosion, a lot of enemy death. For the Mayhem 10, there we go. For the Mayhem, I would recommend you do play on Mayhem 10. You're gonna be able to you're gonna be destroying everything. There's not gonna be anything that really stands in your way longer than a few seconds. And then for Mayhem 10, we do have it starting off with Galaxy Brain. That would be bonus, easier to get crit damage. The head is bigger by 100%, so it's twice as big, easier crits. And then we have the skill set up so that you get crits like on any part of the body, so this will help. And then because the Hellwalker does shoot out pellets, same with the Maggie, you only need to land one pellet to get that crit, and that crit will give you a chance to regen that ammo, so that is helpful. Freeze tag, it doesn't really hurt you in any particular way. Yes, you do slow down, yes, that will mean a little bit less damage done. However, you're not taking damage from it constantly, like in pool of lava or pool of whatever element. Obviously you will take some damage from the cryo orb, but it's not too big of a deal. And If you do happen to go down and for whatever reason your pet runs away, which it definitely will, you can shoot these, get back up. They're super easy to take down. Then the next is boundary issues. You get too close, you get damaged by an elemental beam. Nothing to worry about. It's not too hard to deal with. It's whatever. And then lastly will be the buddy system, which is enemies may be supported by an invulnerability drone, which grants immunity to all damage until it's destroyed. Yes, that does sound like a pain in the butt to deal with. Yes, it is a pain in the butt to deal with. However, it's probably the best of a bad situation. With the death one, that's another thing that you have to deal with, another thing that will get you down. And at least in my recent play of today, I've noticed that when I shot death and destroyed it, I didn't get back up. So that's something to keep in mind. It might just be my game is kind of glitchy at the moment. I'm not too sure. That is something that I did notice. As well as no fight for your life. If you have no fight for your life, you're FLAK. You're going to be going down a lot. You're going to be going back to the last checkpoint a lot. I guess it could be interesting for like a hard version playthrough, but still, with FLAK, it's Borderlands. You're going to be going down a lot. Anyways, guys, that is everything for this Doom Guy build. This will be something you can use to go through the takedowns. The true takedowns actually is what I would recommend. Again, you're going to be able to do tons of damage. You might as well go through it. If you want to do mobbing, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. And then if you want to do regular bosses, regular farming, again, it's super high damage. You won't have any problems along the way. I really recommend the class. And just as a kind of an alternate weapon you can use, I was playing around trying to get the a best one pump chump as you can get. This one you see here, it's gained 300 weapon damage against enemies below 90% health. I say below, above 90% health. Basically, you're going to try to want to one-shot people. If you land crits, you should be able to get that ammo back as well. It's super strong, and then it has the bonus of 50% chance not to consume ammo when fired. I've used it, I tried it. I'm sure you could build a class around it as well, like fit it in. However, I think the Hellwalker is clearly the superior weapon here. The damage alone is way higher. Shoots them more pellets. You're getting that better bonus fire damage. Everything's better with the Hellwalker. But if you can't find a good beefy one, like this one we have here, which shouldn't be too hard to do, especially if you're farming for the one pump chump, the one pump chump will be a good alternative. Anyways, guys, that is everything to the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.